Look behind the chain link fences of any storage lot, and you will see the exact same tragic sight repeating itself nationwide. Sun-bleached tarps, cracked side decals, and windshields still displaying old dealer discount stickers over water-stained interiors. These are not worn-out 30-year-old beaters. They are barely used 3-year-old travel trailers and motorized coaches sold off by heartbroken retirees. Those couples spent life savings on glossy floor plans, fake fireplaces, and big televisions, only to watch hidden roof leaks and subframe fatigue turn their retirement dream into a nightmare. A dealer sees monthly payments and inventory turnover. A mechanic sees future repair bills and water damage. Before we start, comment the RV you're shopping right now, because some names look safe until you inspect them. Number 7. Grand Design Imagine. 2600 RB lightweight branding usually hides weak frames, but specific laminated travel trailers pair high-volume floor plans with smart drop frame design if you catch the right model years. A 68-year-old retired machinist from Pennsylvania showed up at my shop bay last year with a folder full of quotes for an ultra-light budget trailer. He was absolutely convinced that the low dry weight listed on the yellow sticker was an engineering marvel. He was about to sign papers on an entry-level stick-and-tin build with corrugated aluminum siding, wood stud framing, and cheap mechanical slide-outs that would bind the first time he parked on uneven dirt. The dealer had him focused entirely on the oversized rear bathroom, the solid surface countertops, and an attractive $22,000 sticker price. I took him outside, crawled under the frame, and showed him the visible flex in the thin structural steel I-beam. Then I pointed out the stapled wall joints and the complete lack of a fully enclosed underbelly heating duct system for cold weather. The secret is not the interior trim. It's finding an aluminum-framed sidewall construction with high-density block foam insulation on an upgraded drop frame chassis. On the 2019 to 2021 model years, clean used examples run between $24,000 and $29,000. You are looking at a 6,000-pound dry weight, anchored by double-welded aluminum framework and heavy-duty Dexter axles. Here is the mechanic math on a build like this. Buying a 3-year-old clean unit saves you roughly $12,000 off the original factory MSRP, while letting the first owner deal with the initial factory build defect repair cycle. That better frame rigidity actively stops sidewall seam separation and slider seal gaps while you are towing at 65 miles per hour down rough interstate highways. But you need to know the real drawback. The roof seam around the front cap transition requires relentless inspection. That factory lap sealant degrades fast under heavy UV exposure, and if you neglect it for a single season, water will find a way in. If you are a couple looking for a manageable, half-ton towable trailer with genuine aluminum frame integrity, this is a smart buy. If you expect true 0-degree winter boondocking capability without installing supplementary insulation upgrades underneath, skip it entirely. Never buy a trailer based on how light it feels in the showroom. Buy it based on how rigid it stays on the highway. If a pretty floor plan ever hid an ugly repair bill from you, put the model in the comments below. Somebody out there needs that warning before they sign. A lightweight frame is fine for weekend trips, but if you want fiberglass that never leaks, you have to throw away traditional seams entirely. Number 6. Oliver Legacy Elite 2. It looks like a tiny, overpriced egg on wheels, but its 2-piece molded fiberglass shell renders traditional sidewall rot physically impossible. A retired civil engineer walked into my office holding a glossy brochure for a 35-foot wood-frame travel trailer with 3 slide-outs, fully prepared to spend his entire retirement travel budget at once. He was staring at massive interior square footage, a residential kitchen island, and 3 separate television displays in the main cabin. I took him out to the shop yard, slapped the solid exterior wall of an older fiberglass shell, and explained that 0 sidewall seams means 0 delamination risk over 20 years of ownership. The line item that saves people here is the complete absence of wood structural studs and rubber roof membranes. On the used market, clean 2017 to 2020 models consistently run between $45,000 and $55,000. What you are paying for is a double-hull molded fiberglass construction mounted on a custom quad aluminum frame chassis with Dexter Nev R-Lube axles. Look at the actual numbers. This trailer holds over 80 to 85% of its purchase value after 5 full years on the road. That translates to under $1,500 a year in net structural depreciation, compared to $5,000 a year lost on standard mass-market stick-and-tin trailers. You are deliberately sacrificing expansive living room floor space to purchase absolute peace of mind against catastrophic water rot. The drawback is obvious the moment you step inside. It is a highly compact floor plan with a narrow center aisle and a tight dry bath that feels incredibly restrictive for taller buyers or anyone over 6 feet. If you are a solo traveler or a long-term travel couple who prioritizes structural durability and high resale value above interior floor space, this is built for you. If you are traveling with family or require separate recliners and slide-out rooms to feel comfortable, skip it. I have never seen a molded fiberglass hull rot out a floorboard, but I have seen hundreds of luxury wood frame trailers towed straight to the scrapyard. Molded fiberglass solves the leak problem, but if you need a motorized coach with a real engine and a reasonable sticker price, you have to look at chassis sharing. Number 5. Jayco Redhawk 29XK versus Greyhawk. Paying $15,000 more for the high-end trim package gets you fancier paint and counter inserts, but under the skin, the mechanical foundation is identical. A couple in their late 60s was standing at a financing desk about to sign for a fully loaded luxury Class C motorhome. They were completely convinced that the higher-tier model was built on a heavy-duty chassis and possessed a superior drivetrain. They were mesmerized by the showroom lighting reflecting off glossy full-body paint and high-end vinyl ceiling accents on the Jayco Greyhawk. I pulled them out to the service bay, slid under both units on the concrete floor, and showed them the exact same Ford E450 chassis rails, suspension mounts, and engine blocks sitting underneath both motorhomes. This is where the brochure gets quiet. The cheaper Redhawk trim uses the exact same commercial Ford foundation as the high-end version. On the 2018 to 2021 model years, clean used units range from $55,000 to $68,000. You get the robust Ford E450 chassis powered by either the proven 6.8-liter Triton V10 or the 7.3-liter Godzilla V8, giving you a solid 5,500-pound towing capacity. Here is the mechanic math that saves your bank account. Choosing the lower Redhawk trim saves you roughly $14,000 up front on the used market. If you take just $2,500 of those savings and invest in aftermarket heavy-duty sway bars and premium shocks, your motorhome will actually handle crosswinds better than the factory luxury trim setup. You get lower ongoing maintenance overhead, simpler manual or basic electric components, and much easier sourcing for replacement hardware down the road. The drawback is that you have to live with basic interior cabinetry finishes, manual leveling jacks on specific base trims, and higher cabin noise levels at highway speeds. If you are a budget-conscious buyer who wants commercial Ford mechanical reliability without paying premium cosmetic trim markups, buy the base model. If you insist on automatic hydraulic leveling systems and high-gloss automotive exterior paint straight off the dealer lot, skip it. A fancy graphic wrap does not make the Ford V8 pull any harder up a mountain pass. Buy the bones, not the paint. Class C gas coaches handle basic road trips well, but if you want a compact diesel coach that holds its value like a bank vault, you need to change platforms entirely. Number 4. Leisure Travel Vans Unity/Wonder. The upfront price tag causes immediate sticker shock, but ultra-low depreciation and top-tier cabinet joinery make total ownership cheaper than a standard gas rig. A retired traveling nurse came to my shop, terrified by the high listing price, on a used 24-foot compact diesel coach. She assumed it was nothing more than an unnecessary luxury flex meant for wealthy weekenders. She was on the verge of buying a brand new, mass-produced 30-foot gas, Class C motorhome simply because it matched her budget line item, while offering a fresh factory warranty tag, that new vehicle smell, and 2 extra slide-out rooms. I had her open the interior cabinet drawers on both coaches. I pulled the drawer slides completely out to expose solid aluminum structural framework and real curved wood construction, anchored directly to the chassis, compared to the stapled particle board and wood screws on the cheaper build. This is the line item that saves people. Handcrafted cabinetry anchored to structural framing, does not rattle loose or cause sidewall flex while you are driving down rough back roads. On the 2016 to 2019 used market, these models sit between $95,000 and $115,000. They ride on the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter or Ford Transit chassis with a 3.0-liter V6 turbo diesel or EcoBoost platform, delivering an honest 15 to 18 miles per gallon. The mechanic math changes the whole deal here. These units depreciate at less than 4% annually, compared to 10 to 12% annual depreciation on standard gas Class C motorhomes. Your net operational savings can easily exceed $18,000 over 5 years of ownership. You get superior fuel economy, effortless parking in standard spaces, and virtually silent highway driving without squeaking cabinets. The real drawback comes at service time. Routine Mercedes-Benz diesel maintenance costs significantly more. DEF systems require strict attention, and internal storage space is tight. If you are a solo traveler or couple, planning extensive cross-country mileage, who values maneuverability and high build quality, this is an incredible tool. If you are a full-timer needing vast basement storage or traveling with kids who need separate sleeping quarters, skip it. Cheap RVs get expensive the moment you drive them off the lot. Built-to-last RVs only look expensive until you try to sell them 5 years later. Before we get to number 1, tell me what you would rather own. Cheaper today, or cheaper after 5 years of repairs? Compact diesels are incredible for cross-country efficiency, but if you are taking half your life on the road, you need real payload and heavy steel I-beams. Number 3. Northwood Arctic Fox, 25Y or 27-5L. Viewers run away from its heavy dry weight ratings, but that extra iron in the frame is structural steel, engineered to stop highway frame twisting and seam failures. A buyer from Montana came in looking for a true 4-season rig, but almost walked away from an Arctic Fox because it weighed over 2,000 pounds more than competing trailers of the exact same length. He was ready to buy a lightweight trailer carrying a prominent sticker boasting a polar package over thin 2-inch wall framing and cheap chassis rails. I took him under the rig and pointed directly to Northwood's independently certified off-road chassis, built entirely in-house with heavy-gauge structural steel rather than outsourced light-gauge metal. The secret is underneath the floorboards. True thermal break wall construction, thick foam insulation board, and massive structural steel crossmembers that keep the floor joists from sagging. On 2017 to 2020 used models, prices range between $32,000 and $42,000. You are getting thick wall aluminum framing, an in-house steel chassis, heated holding tanks, and high-density insulation wrapped around the entire living space. Run the actual mechanic math. Having true insulation and a rigid frame saves you thousands in propane heating costs and prevents structural wall repairs caused by frame flex over a 5-year window. You get genuine sub-zero camping capability and highway stability without floor warping, ceiling seam separation, or frozen plumbing lines. The drawback is pure weight. The heavy dry hitch weight and total gross weight require a dedicated 3/4 ton or 1 ton heavy-duty truck. Pulling this trailer with a standard half-ton pickup is a dangerous mistake. If you are a 4-season camper, an extended stay boondocker, or an owner who already owns a heavy-duty diesel truck, this is one of the safest builds on the market. If you are a casual summer weekend camper, towing with a light-duty half-ton truck, skip it entirely. If an RV manufacturer builds their own steel chassis in-house, pay attention. If they buy the cheapest outsourced frame on the market, run. Heavy structural steel keeps a trailer square, but if you are looking for maximum tow capacity and residential space without buying a motorhome, fifth wheels present a completely different trap. Number 2. Cedar Creek 36 CK2/38 CK by Forest River. Most luxury fifth wheels suffer catastrophic sidewall delamination at the bedroom pinbox flex point, but specific aluminum-framed superstructure designs eliminate that structural failure. A retired couple walked into my shop having almost finalized a deal on a glossy, high-profile fifth wheel. They were completely sold on the residential kitchen island. Pendant lighting, king-size bed, French door refrigerator, and electric fireplace in the living room. I took a flashlight and walked them directly to the front overhang sidewall seams near the kingpin box of a similar mass-produced model in our repair bay. I showed them how structural frame flex pulls upper wall seams apart during transit, allowing water to seep in and ruin the bedroom floorboards. This is the reason I stopped them before they signed. Cedar Creek uses real 16-inch on-center aluminum wall studding with direct bonded fiberglass, engineered specifically to prevent stress cracks around slide-out rooms. Clean used models from 2016 to 2019 sit between $42,000 and $55,000. You get a 100-inch wide-body build, heavy-duty Dexter axles, NEV-R adjust brakes, and a true aluminum superstructure. The mechanic math here is staggering. Buying a clean used unit costs $50,000 less than a new showroom equivalent, while giving you the exact same high-strength aluminum framework and suspension design underneath. You get outstanding structural stability during long-distance highway towing without developing those dreaded bedroom slide wall stress cracks. The drawback is sheer scale. The substantial overall height and heavy gross vehicle weight rating make a dual rear-wheel 1-ton truck mandatory for safe, stress-free mountain driving. If you are a full-time RVer or long-distance snowbird looking for high-volume residential living paired with genuine structural integrity, buy this coach. If you want to frequent older state park campgrounds with strict 30-foot length restrictions or plan to tow with a single rear axle truck, skip it. A fireplace won't keep your walls together when the frame flexes over a pothole at 65 miles an hour. Check the pin box welds first. A solid fifth wheel gives you a home on wheels, but the #1 spot goes to the ultimate long-haul survivor, the rig where depreciation turns a dream coach into an unbeatable value. Number 1. Tiffin Phaeton 40 QBH/Allegro bus buyers. Panic over 60,000 miles on a used diesel motorhome. But that commercial Freightliner chassis and Cummins engine are barely broken in, while the first owner absorbed $180,000 in structural depreciation. A couple in their early 60s walked into my shop with $150,000 saved for their retirement travels. They were staring down a brand new entry-level gas Class A coach with flimsy wall construction simply because they loved the 0 miles reading on the odometer, the shiny decals, and the modern cabinet laminates under dealer showroom lights. I took them underneath a clean 2012 Tiffin Phaeton sitting in our bay. I showed them the raised rail Freightliner chassis, the heavy-duty air suspension envelope, the solid wood interior joinery, and the massive commercial air brake assembly. This is the ugly little math buyers miss. A commercial diesel drivetrain is built to run 500,000 miles, and Tiffin's factory support and seamless fiberglass roof cap will outlast 3 generations of budget gas motorhomes. On the 2010 to 2014 used market, these coaches run between $110,000 and $135,000. That gets you a Cummins ISL 8.9-liter turbo diesel pushing up to 400 horsepower, an Allison 3000 mH 6-speed automatic transmission, and a solid fiberglass roof. The math is unmatched. The original sticker price on this coach exceeded $320,000. The original owner paid roughly $180,000 in pure depreciation over 10 years, so that you don't have to. While annual maintenance will run around $2,000 to $3,000 for heavy fluids and filters, your net capital asset loss drops close to zero. You get unmatched ride comfort, incredible air ride stability in high crosswinds, massive air brake stopping power, quiet cabin acoustics, and direct factory service support from Red Bay, Alabama. The drawback is real and requires budgeting. Routine commercial service costs significantly more than a gas engine, and a fresh set of diesel motorhome tires will run $4,000 to $5,000 every 6 to 7 years, regardless of how much tread is left. If you are a full-time retiree or cross-country tourer who wants luxury ride dynamics and commercial durability for the price of a mid-tier gas coach, this is where you spend your money. If you are a weekend camper driving under 2,000 miles a year who lacks local commercial diesel shop access or dedicated covered storage, skip it. Let the original owner pay the painful initial depreciation tax. You buy the broken-in Cummins engine and enjoy the air ride. An RV is not a stationary living room. It is a structural house enduring high-speed highway vibrations, harsh weather changes, and road stress every single mile. Prioritize chassis strength, roof integration, wall framing, and absorb depreciation over surface aesthetics, high-gloss gel coats, and fake fireplaces. Dealers will keep selling whatever moves fastest off the lot. I will keep telling you what survives in the real world. Find me a better long-term deal in these categories. I've been looking for 20 years, and I can't. Tell me what category you want inspected next. Tow vehicle payload red flags, Class C mistakes, or used diesel pushers that hold value.